Chapter 8, Mishnah 10. There is a situation where a person shows his nega to the Kohen promptly and gains by doing so, and there is a situation where a person shows his nega to the Kohen promptly and loses by doing so. That is, sometimes by having a nega examined earlier by the Kohen, it is declared tahor rather than tameh, while at other times the reverse is true. The Mishnah first describes how a person could lose by showing his nega promptly to the Kohen. How so? Someone who was confirmed tameh by the Kohen, and the signs of tuma of his nega went away, but he did not manage to show it to the Kohen before it spread over his entire body, and he then showed it to the Kohen, is declared tahor, since the nega spread over his entire body after he was tameh. Here, acting promptly would have been to his disadvantage, for had he shown it to the Kohen before it spread, he would now be tameh. Had he shown it to the Kohen before it spread, he would have declared the nega as tahor. Later, when it spread, it would have been a nega tahor that spread, which is tameh. The Mishnah describes how a person could gain by showing his nega promptly to the Kohen. Someone who had a baharis with no sign of tuma in it, and he did not manage to show it to the Kohen before it spread over his entire body, and he then showed it to the Kohen, is tameh. That is, he confined, like any person who comes to the Kohen entirely covered by a nega. Here, acting promptly would have been to his advantage, for had he shown it to the Kohen before it spread, he would now be tahor. The Kohen would have confined the nega when it was first examined. When he returns to the Kohen after a week and the nega is spread over his entire body, it would be considered a confined nega that spread, which the Kohen would declare tahor.